Play, and it'll bring up a second down. For Drew Brees, this his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now Brees throwing on second down. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. 1:57 to go in this first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Now Brees on third down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. On is Aldrick Roses for the NFC field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. To the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30, 10, and he will score. It's a touchdown. In for the score. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. The extra point now coming from Myers.
That score was not a game clincher by any...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score AFC 13, NFC nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Brees now on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Brees. That is incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and that'll make it third down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the NFC. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
43, 43. Attack.
Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On first down, Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the AFC. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend. that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we are at halftime. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On play action, now Breeze. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. J.J. Watt, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, not good, 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. It's caught, Jones. Julio Jones all alone. And all the way in for the touchdown. Julio Jones, 73 yards. And the NFC able to cut into that lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now it's the backup lock. And this one is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look back a few years ago, Charles, when the Pro Bowl did that 3-year experimentation. I know you're a traditionalist. You like AFC versus NFC.
Yes, I do.
But for the games 2014, 15, and 16, they tried something a little different. They held essentially a fantasy draft for players. Year 1, it was Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders as captains. Year 2, Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. And then in year 3, Michael Irvin again matching up against Jerry Rice.
And one common denominator, every single one of those guys with a gold jacket.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. DeAndre Hopkins, 57 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Here's Locke. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Myles Garrett of the Browns there to bring him down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let him run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he fields it cleanly. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there by Gordon. 54 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Dancing to his left. Touchdown AFC. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did. And what did his offensive – I mean, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before. He's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. Von Miller of the Broncos there to get him down. Charles, this the 2019 Pro Bowl. The AFC's won both games that have been played here in Orlando since they moved it here. Both have been competitive, 20-13 2 seasons ago in the last year in 20. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. The sack there by J.J. Watt. So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there. And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 79 yards.